Hello, I'm Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. Um, I'm not gonna do my self-care Saturday this week because instead today I've been working on the content for this video for about a month now. Today I'm gonna do a video to tell you the best apps that I found for playing games to make money. And yeah, I was skeptical at first, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, trying to get comfortable. Yeah, I was skeptical at first myself. I'm not gonna lie. So I tried a few at first, and some of them worked, and some of them didn't. And then the more that I noticed that some of them like seemed really too good to be true and then didn't pay anything at all. And then other ones you got to work and work and work and work and work to earn enough credits in order to get your cash out, but goes through right away. I've decided that instead of just, doing this for me and getting, a little extra money or some gift cards, some gift cards. I just took my insulin. Instead of getting some money for me and some gift cards to help me through the month and actually kind of afford content for the channel, I decided to kind of monopolize a lot of my time and a lot of my energy. And I'm already dealing with a lot to begin with because, hi, Ash. He just jumped on the table. He I've been dealing with a lot lately because I haven't been getting enough sleep. My downstairs neighbors had been making a lot of noise, and the people across the street had a semi running for a week straight, on just idling nonstop for a week straight. I think they were sleeping in it. And if you know anything about fibromyalgia, then you know that vibrations like that and slamming doors from people downstairs shaking the entire bed, um, that takes a toll on your fibromyalgia, and it puts you in flares, and it makes you feel like you've been tasered nonstop for weeks. Well, that and the noise too, because there's the sound of the door slamming, there's the vibrations of the door slamming, and then there's a kid downstairs that screams a lot, and like very loud, very high pitched screaming. And it's getting better now because his mom started asking him to stop, but it got really bad to the point where it completely screwed up my sleep schedule. And like now I literally cannot fall asleep at night at all. I can't fall asleep until it's been daylight for many hours. So like somewhere around 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, I finally managed to fall asleep, and then I sleep all day, and then I'm up all night. And for me, this is a problem because there ain't a lot of stuff you can do around the house at night to get it clean. You can't make calls, important calls at night. You can't use your vacuum or your carpet cleaner at night. Like I said, it's getting better now, but because I talked to her about it, but now my sleep schedule is so screwed up, it's going to take months to fix. So I've already had lack of energy to begin with. So doing this for you guys, I hope you guys really appreciate it. Because I don't even know how I got through it, because the constant nonstop ads was driving me nuts on the lack of sleep. Like kind of a little bit psycho. I flipped out on the cats a lot for trying to give me attention because I was so stressed out from the lack of sleep and the nonstop video ads that come with a lot of these games that earn you money. it's not so bad with the apps, but I'm gonna get to that. So so yeah, I I went through a lot to this last month to get this content for you, to figure out which things you can trust and which things you can't trust when it comes to making games and money making apps. Um, so, what I discovered, Ifrit, please don't climb my curtains. Please behave. Okay, so what I discovered is if it's just a game claiming that it gives you money, but the game doesn't come from a money app that's full of games. If it's just a game by itself, not only will it bombard you with ad after ad after ad after ad after ad randomly, like no matter what you do, you like touch one thing and all of a sudden you have an ad in your face and you can't make it go away. They just keep popping up and popping up and popping up endlessly, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to sit through it and wait, and they're monotonous. Most of them are the same app over and over. I mean, the same ad over and over and over and over and over again, and it gets really annoying. I mean, I got to the point where even with the sound turned off, seeing an ad pop up made me flip out. But keep in mind, I haven't been dealing with a lot of sleep. So I was already on edge to begin with because of the lack of sleep. So more than likely, it's not going to make you flip out unless you're going without sleep like I have been. But anyway, I'm stuttering a lot because I'm tired. So there's that, and then on top of it, another thing about those particular money making games is those money making games that are not connected to an money making app. They're just standalone games that claim that make you money. They say that they're giving out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars within minutes or within an hour, and you cash out over and over and over again in the same day with huge deposits like $1,000 and whatnot in a day. But if it sounds too good to be true, right? Yeah. So the problem with those is they say that they're going to pay you, and then they give you a time limit of how long it's going to take to process, which you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and then finally it's processed. And then it has a line of somewhere between hundreds and thousands of people that you are behind them to get paid. And you have to wait in line for all of these people ahead of you to get paid first before you get paid. This is designed so that all you end up doing is waiting and continue playing the game while you're waiting to keep being bombarded with the apps. Because what's going on is the games that are doing this, they're getting paid for every ad you watch, which is why they just keep popping up and popping up and popping up. But you're not getting paid. They're leading you on, making you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for you to never get paid, and helping them make money off of you watching the ads while you're waiting. So if it's not connected to a money making app, don't play it. Don't waste your money. They're only really making money off of you. So that's what I discovered. Now, I did find 5 money making apps that have many games, and you can pick what games you want to play. You don't have to play any particular games on there. You pick what you want to play, and then you download it, and Yeah, I mean, you kind of end up with a bunch of games on your phone that, on top of the apps, um, that I just kind of put in a folder. You never want to click on the game itself. You want to go into the app and click on the game in the app, and then it'll direct you to the game. But you still have to download it, and it still has to be on your phone in your way. That's why I put them into a folder. So I'm like, leave me alone. But you have to go into the app so you can actually get credit for it. If you go into the game itself and you don't go into the app first, if you don't go into the game through the app itself, then you won't get credit for it. You have to activate it every time you play it through the app, or you don't get credit for it, because it has to like turn on the monitoring of the game through the app in order to pay you for it. So, now these take a long time to add up. And I want to point out here, I am not getting paid for this. I'm not getting paid in any way, shape, or form to make this video. This was entirely, this started out me needing money and trying to figure out how to make money and get gift cards to afford the things to make content for my videos, like fidget toys and whatnot. So this entirely, I'm not getting paid for this video at all. I'm I just started doing this so that I could make money for myself to help me afford my videos and afford my bills. And then on top of it, like I said, I noticed that, some of them were kind of sketchy and some of them actually do pay out. And I wanted to kind of help you guys out with that, because I'm sure I'm not the only person that could use a little heads up and has a little bit of free time on my hands to play a bunch of games all day and make a little extra money and a little extra gift cards to get me through the month. So I figured it was a good idea to just pretty much kill myself on going through somewhere around 50 games and apps. Maybe more. I don't even know. I lost track. I lost count. It might have been more than that. But in a month, over 50 games in a month for you guys. So, just to find out what worked and what didn't work. But yeah, the apps work. The apps with the games in them, that have multiple games that you choose from. They work, but you got to go through the app to play the games, and it takes a long time. But they work. You're not wasting your time to get nothing and then basically using you to make themselves rich. So, you're not going to get rich off of it. This isn't a get rich quick scheme, but it does eventually cash out to a gift card or some PayPal money that you can use for extra stuff. Like, it took me 2 months to get through one of them. And I wasn't playing it as much as I probably could have, because, like I said, I was going through all these other games. But it took me about 2 months to cash out one of them, which I got money for PayPal, and it turned out to be like $10. But it's better than nothing. It's basically free money just for playing games. If you're going to be playing games anyway, and it has games you enjoy, you might as well get paid for it. And then one of them I got several $5 gift cards from, and this isn't over the last month. This was like months ago. So this is what got me into doing it for you guys. One of them, called Rewarded Play, I got several $5 gift cards in a month. just from playing games. And then lately it's been taking me longer because I upped the ante to $25. And again, like I said, I've been playing all these other games trying to find out what works. So I'm behind. But it's taking a little bit longer because it takes more credits to cash out more money for a bigger gift card. So I've gotten Walmart gift cards through Rewarded Play. I've gotten Amazon gift cards. You can get Barnes and Noble gift cards. There's all kinds of different gift cards you can get, but those are the ones that would appeal to me. Walmart, Amazon, and Barnes and Noble. Those would be my go-tos. So, but that one has all three. That one doesn't give cash. So, I mean, if you find apps in it, I mean, if you find gift cards in it that you would like to earn so you can get nice stuff out of it, then maybe it's the one for you. It does seem to earn quicker than some of the other ones I've noticed. Um, but again, you know, you can only get gift cards from that one. So, check it out if you want to. See if it has games that you like. See if it has gift cards that you like. Um, if if you don't like it, if you don't want to play it, you don't have to. I mean, I'm not telling you guys to do this stuff. I'm just trying to help you out if you decide you want to. Um, and like I I got into mist play, like mist, you know, fog, mist, missed play. And then I found out after I started Rewarded Play, I found out from my friend Lindsay that she does misplay. And I haven't messaged her since she said that to me. I think I fell asleep and I probably look like an ass because she says, I do misplay. And then I never replied. I feel so bad. But she knows that I fall asleep uh, right when when she's able to talk because she works nights and you know, normally when I don't have my sleep schedule all screwed up, normally I'm actually asleep at night. Normally I fall asleep at night somewhere around 2 o'clock in the morning. That's my time that I'm usually able to fall asleep. Usually, if I fall asleep at 2, I can wake up at anywhere between 8 to 10. So, I want to work back to getting back to that at some point. But I'll get there eventually. But anyway, so she does misplay. Misplay, uh, they do cash and gift cards. Um, on PayPal. They don't hand you money. They don't send you a check. They put it through uh, PayPal. So if you have a PayPal or if you don't have a PayPal, you could get PayPal. It's really easy. But I know, Ash, I love you too. So yeah, I downloaded Misplay. And that's how I got the $10. I earned the $10 off of Misplay. You can earn more, but it takes longer. Um, And I don't think it would take 2 months if I was like dedicating my time to actually doing it. And you can even play these games on your free, during your free time if you work or if you have kids or you know whatever. Whatever that may or may not be keeping your life busy. If you want to make money off of these things or get gift cards off of these things, you know, you you can play them in your free time and build it up slowly, you know, whatever works for you, if you want to. Like I said, I am not getting paid for this. I wish. It would be nice. I don't even know how to get sponsors. I've asked people who get sponsors how they get sponsors and they won't tell me. So, if I would very much like to have sponsors for my videos if I could get them because I think that it would be nice to get paid to do videos. And I don't even have enough subs to get paid to do the videos that I do. But anyway, moving on. So, rewarded play is a good one for gift cards. And it does pay. It 100% pays out. Sorry, I'm waving my pen in your guys' faces, but I wrote the list down because my apps for my money making games are on my phone and I film on my phone. So, yeah. So I wrote them down. Um, Mistplay is a good one for getting money. You can get gift cards through it too, but it's a good one for money. Um, I also downloaded PlayWell. I started it. It seems to be taking longer than Mistplay. I don't remember if you can get money or gift cards out of it. Which one? I don't remember. I'll have to check again later. I can put it in the comments later if it helps. Um, Let you guys know if it does money or gift cards or both. Um, but I haven't played that one in a while because it takes a little bit longer. But I do really enjoy one of the games some of the games that are on there. Um, it's got this fashion game that I've played before, but I really enjoy. It's like you're a stylist and you dress people up, and then you go and like do events where you dress people up for a photo shoot or dress people up for a runway thing or whatever. But it's a fun game if you're into that. There's coloring games. There's RPG games like I know Rewarded Play does this game called Atlantis that's really fun. Um, and it's got a story and like there's farming in it and you chopping down obstacles to get through the jungle and discover things and it's it not only hits on my nerd factor cuz I am obsessed with Atlantis. I love everything to do with the lost city of Atlantis. I'm obsessed. I have a very big fantasy obsession with Atlantis. So that alone draws me in. The fact that it's also fun and not really hard, it's not difficult to play either. So, I tend to go for the games that aren't difficult to play because I kind of suck at video games. So, stuff like that where, like, basically you just have to chop down the obstacles and farm for more energy and to get more energy to chop down more obstacles and then it has a very interesting nerd style type story to it. I like that. um so I really like that game. And it's one of the many games in rewarded play I actually like. But they have all kinds of different games you can choose from. Each of these has tons of games to choose from, whatever your game interest might be. Um, Moneywell is another good one that has a bunch of different interesting games that you can play, and they do both. If I remember, I'm trying to remember what does. I'll have to look it up all for sure. I didn't sleep last night at all, so and I was on it last night, but I didn't sleep, so I don't remember. um, but I'm pretty sure that Moneywell does both cash, PayPal, and gift cards. And I know that all of these, every single one, does Amazon. So, and then there's TapChamps that also does um, PayPal and gift cards. Every single one does Amazon. So if you're into Amazon, you can get um gift cards for that through each and every one of these. Um And they have other gift cards too. Yeah, and other games and yeah, I think all of them except for Rewarded Play gives PayPal. So I'll have to check on that, but I'm fairly certain if I remember correctly. So the money the money apps, the money game apps that I have to get it all clear are here, I'll show it to you. My list. It's Mistplay, Rewarded Play, PlayWell, Moneywell, and TapChamps. I'm sorry, my handwriting sucks. But it's a thing with artists. If you're if you're creative, or you have ADHD, or you're creative with ADHD, you're gonna probably tend to have really crappy handwriting. Some artists are lucky and have great handwriting, and I'm jealous. I always wanted to do calligraphy, but clearly I do not have the calligraphy skills at all. But anyway, moving on. So those, I'll show you again, so you guys can write them down. Misplay, Rewarded Play, PlayWell, Moneywell, and TapChamps. And again, I will put them in the description so that you guys know, have the full list. So you don't have to keep watching the video over and over and over and be like, hey, what were those apps that she said that were good that we can try to play games to make money and get gift cards? Well, damn it, now I have to rewatch this thing over and over and over again to write them all down. Because I do that. I do that. I can't remember very well. My memory is really bad because I have lupus and fibromyalgia, and I also have PTSD. And if you have PTSD, there's this thing where your mind forgets things to like protect you from trauma, but it doesn't pick and choose what it forgets, because it can't really do that. It doesn't just make you forget the traumatic stuff. It kind of makes you forget just randomly everything. And then with fibromyalgia, there's this thing called fibrofog where you get really dizzy and lightheaded, and your brain gets really foggy, and you forget pretty much everything. Like, you forget the tiniest little words that you've known forever, but for some reason, you cannot remember what that word is, and then you start feeling like you're retarded or something because and people look at you like you're retarded because you can't remember a stupid tiny little word. Like, um you could be looking for the word the for hours and not know what the word is. And you know the word, but you're like, what was that word? Like, this is just an example. Like, it could be any word in the dictionary, any word that exists. Like, you could spend forever, like even days, trying to remember what the goddamn word is. And people are just looking at you like you're dumb. And you're like, I'm not dumb. I have fibromyalgia and I forgot what the word is. I know the word, but I don't remember what it is. Work with me here. So a lot of the time with fibromyalgia, we end up saying the thing. You know that thing? What's that word? And then when we describe it, and thankfully other people with fibromyalgia understand, and my friend Lindsay thankfully understands. So when I have conversations with her, or I have conversations with Sam and I can't remember a word, and I start describing what the word is, and they're like, you mean this? And I'm like, yeah, that's the word. And I get all excited because they remembered the word, but I couldn't. And they were thankfully really understanding and polite about the fact that I couldn't remember what I was saying. Because they get it, they get it. Sam, because he has fibromyalgia too, and Lindsay, because she just understands. She's just so supportive and understanding and amazing. She's the best of every best friend. I don't know what I'd do without her. She's awesome. But but anyway, so yeah, that's why I have such bad memory problems. So and that's also why I have to rewind videos over and over and over again to remember what's going on. So for you guys, if any of you guys have memory problems, I just figure it's helpful to just put it in the description. So, I mean, that way you guys know what it is that you're looking for um on your Google Play app, or if you have um Apple iPhones or whatever it is that I don't know. Is it is it Amazon? Is it the Amazon an Amazon app that helps you down? I don't know how that works. I don't have an iPhone. I don't like iPhones. I can't even figure out how to open the phone to use it. And when to open, how to get from app to app to app. Every time my mom hands me her phone, I'm like, what the hell is this? If you need a manual to figure out how to use your phone, you probably should not have that phone. I'm ranting now, but I obviously have not been taking my ginkgo biloba for a couple of days. I need to start taking it again. I can't find it. The cat's lost it on the floor somewhere. Getting really irritated about them knocking everything off my table every day. And me having to search the entire floor for it to put the table back together. And then things getting lost on my floor because I need to do laundry. I have laundry all over my house, and all my stuff keeps getting eaten by my laundry. It's that bad. I don't have a washer. I don't have money to go to the laundromat. I don't have a way to go to the laundromat. It's bad. But I'll get there. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so I like I know you guys aren't here for the for this for my preferences in telephones, but my preference is Motorola. Um when back somewhere around I think 2006 and slightly before that, I got a Droid phone. Um I think it was the Droid Max. Um and I had that phone freaking forever, and it went through hell. Like, I accidentally, while walking to the grocery store one day, because where I lived at the time was pretty much right down the road from a grocery store, so I could walk there. So, I was walking to the grocery store the one day, and was it the grocery store or was it the laundromat? I don't remember, but the laundromat was right next to the grocery store. So I was walking somewhere. I was walking somewhere with my grocery cart and on the sidewalk, and uh sidewalks are pretty much never even. I've noticed, and when the sidewalks aren't even, it tips over your grocery cart, and you tend to go with the grocery cart, and it kind of hurts your legs, and because it like digs into them when you trip over it, and everything that is in your hands or in your open pockets or sitting on top of your grocery cart kind of goes flying, and you have to go right the grocery cart, put everything back in it. So I've gotten used to when I'm walking on a sidewalk with a cart, just kind of paying attention to the sidewalk, and when I see it getting uneven, I've learned to like kick up the front part of my grocery cart so I can kind of maneuver over it. But back then I didn't have that expertise. So my phone, my Droid phone, went flying into traffic, got ran over by three cars. Three cars. And when I was freaking out, I thought they destroyed it. But when I finally got to my phone, and I picked it up. There wasn't a single scratch on it, and it still worked amazing for 2 years after that. And the only reason it stopped working after that is because I accidentally dropped it in the tub. Another thing about fibromyalgia, and you get this with carpal tunnel too, and as you guys probably know by now, I do have tendonitis in my thumb, and it's a permanent condition. It's never gonna go away. I stopped wearing the brace at home. I'm not supposed to ever take it off, but I can't get anything done with it on. And every time I try to make dinner with it on, I drop my dinner on the floor, and it ends up being the cat's dinner. So, um, so yeah, um, but so I have really bad grip. Um, and randomly my grip will just go away. I'll be holding my phone, and all of a sudden my phone will just slip right out of my hand, like I have no control over my hand. Um, so I was on my phone talking to Sam, messaging Sam, um, and my hand just lost grip and it fell in the tub, and I did not have rice in the house. And this is a trick that works every time, but you have to have it in the house. You have to have it stocked. If you don't have it stocked, you're screwed. So if you drop your phone in the tub or the toilet, or please sanitize your phone after dropping it in the toilet. But if you drop it in the tub or anywhere else wet, put it in a bag of rice overnight and like completely submerge it and cover it with rice, and it will save your phone. I didn't have any rice in the house, and it fried my phone. But at least I know that it could be run over by 3 cars and still work perfectly. So I've had other phones since that droid, and every phone I've had since that droid was a ginormous piece of shit. Every other brand I have tried um, did not like me at all. Crash after crash after crash. Like, nothing worked. Nothing worked on any of these other phones. I have tried Samsung, and Sam is obsessed with Samsung. He loves Samsung. Actually, every Samsung phone I have ever had, I got from him. Well, no, I got one of them from him. The other one, somebody bought under my name, and they were so dumb that they didn't change the address that it was shipped to. So I ended up getting it. I was charged for it, and it wasn't ordered by me. So I figured if I was going to be charged for it, I was going to keep it. But and then because the dumbass that charged it under my name and then sent it to me found out that it actually went to me, they reported it as stolen, so I couldn't activate it. So it ended up basically being a tablet until it broke. Um, I mean, it didn't break. It just kind of stopped working because Samsung sucks. I'm sorry for those who like Samsung, but they don't like me. Samsung just doesn't like me. They never work. I've tried I've tried dozens of different brands of phones, different companies, and the only one that has not given me problems, the only one is Motorola. The only time I've ever had a problem with Motorola is, and it's not the phone company's fault, the brand company's fault, because this had nothing to do with them. The only time I've ever had a problem with a Motorola phone is like a couple of months ago, where a Verizon technician um, asked for access to my phone to do something that they didn't need access for my phone to do, and then started uh, like stalking me through my phone for a month after that. And I think I put this in a video. Um, and I know I told Lindsay about it because I was freaking out. This person was watching me through my camera on my phone, like for months, after they had asked for access to my phone. And I didn't know what to do because, you know, I thought that, like, there was nothing you could do about it. But it got to a point where my phone wouldn't charge anymore because the guy was hacked into my phone watching me through my camera. I actually had to put like a piece of wrapper over both of my cameras, my front and my rear camera, to get him to stop watching me. And every time my camera was on was unblocked, the guy was watching me, and he would fuck with my messenger, and he would send me texts, and it was really, really creepy. Like some Muslim guy through Verizon that works for Verizon that had asked for access to my phone to put a credit on my account. You don't need access to the phone in order to put a credit on the account. I thought it sounded sketchy, but I was like, oh, it's Verizon though. I should be safe. The guy works for Verizon. I don't think he would do anything that I can't trust. So I gave him permission, and after that he started just stalking me, hacked into my phone and started stalking me. Finally, I went to Verizon. They refused to admit that it was one of their people that did it, but it was. And they removed it so that he can't be hacked into my phone anymore. But, but yeah, be careful who you give permission to, even with your phone company, access to your phone. Because if it sounds like it's something that they don't need access to your phone for, don't give them consent. If it's something like mechanical, then yes, that's understandable. But if it's a freaking credit to your account, they do not need access to your phone to give you a credit on your account. Don't ever give someone access to your phone to do credit on your account. If they need to walk you through something, you know, they can ask you what you're seeing and just talk you through it. Don't ever give them access to your phone because, take it from me, some of them are Muslims from another country that are creepy and trying to stalk you. Trying to hack your phone so they can stalk you and watch you through your camera. And apparently mom went through the same thing just recently before I did with that. So strangely enough, mom actually believed me because she went through it too. But anyway, this this video is starting to run on with my stories of what's been going on with me lately. And it was supposed to be a short video based on just you know what games and what apps you can use to actually make money and get gift cards. I know you guys hate it when I run on and on and on. I will get back on the ginkgo biloba. As soon as I find it. I know. I know it's hard to deal with. Just watching me run on and on and on. Some of you guys like it. Some of you guys can't stand it. And I know a lot of you guys just don't have the time for it. I get it. I do. I really do. I can't stand that I do it, but I can't help it. So, yeah, I'll find the pills eventually, and I'll get back on it. And it seemed to be helping, from what I could tell when I was on it. I don't know. If it works, cool. If not, I'll find some way to fix it. But anyway, I hope you liked this video. And please like, share, and subscribe. And leave me a comment if you want to let me know what gaming apps you have tried. If you liked any of them, what gaming apps you would like to try. If you have any suggestions of gaming apps that you have tried that I haven't mentioned that you know pay out and are good ones to try, Leave me your comments. I like to hear from you guys. And have a beautiful day. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.